The Flee The Facility Easter event is finally here, and I'm gonna show you how to find all the different eggs and how this event works. To get the MrDie egg bundle, you need to get 3 rare eggs and 10 normal eggs around a bunch of maps. So the 10 normal eggs, you're gonna have to find them in the actual map, and the name of the egg is also the map name. There's 3 rare eggs, and these 3 rare eggs can be found in all the maps where you can also find the eggs. Every map that has eggs, there's 3 spots in the map where you can find them. And in a map that can include an egg, only 1 normal egg can spawn. The rare egg can also spawn on top of that, so you can have a total of 2 eggs in every single round, but the rare egg doesn't spawn all of the time. I heard it has like a 25% chance of spawning. Anyway, make sure you're quick because each egg in the round can only be clicked on once, and after that it is gone, so you have to join a new round for a new egg. Now, as you probably can see right here, this is Facility 0, and I already found my first egg, and it's also a rare egg. How lucky am I? Now, I already found a rare egg, but this is the Facility 0 egg. As you probably can see right here, it can spawn at the same spot. There's 2 more spots, and one of the spots is in theater. In theater, all the way in the corner. Sometimes it doesn't spawn, but right here, you can probably see it did spawn. And let's just go to the next one. And the next one is in purple room. So just go ahead and walk to purple room, and you'll probably just see it on top of that table. And if it's not there, it's not there. But, you know, it's one of the spawn spots. In the school map, in the math class room, you can find one on top of the shelf where I'm pointing with my cursor. And if you just continue walking, at some point you'll find a huge court in the middle of the map. And in the middle of the map, there's also a bunch of seats at the side. And on top of them, there will be an egg spot. Then we will walk over to the cafeteria. If you walk into the cafeteria, usually where you will be able to get your food, or you're able to get your food yourself, at that spot, that is where the egg will be. Now we are in the abandoned facility Optimus, and in the abandoned facility Optimus there is a little garden or something of the kind, and you'll be able to find an egg there. You can probably see it right here, and I'm clicking it as well while the beast is kind of like chasing me. If you continue walking, we're gonna go to the next egg. Now, if you have watched my secret room video, you'll probably know where the next egg is gonna be. But anyway, we're just gonna go to that secret room, and once we are there, you probably can see the egg will be on top of Mr. Windy's head, and you'll just be able to click it. That is probably the most hidden egg. So let's go to the 3rd spot in abandoned facility Optimus, and we just continue walking a whole bunch because, you know, the eggs are spread out across like a bunch of maps, and it's not that easy to find. But you can probably see right here, there's an egg spot. You won't be able to see it instantly because sometimes it just doesn't spawn, but it spawned in this instance as well, and you can just click it. And the first egg in airport, you'll be able to just go to the plane because obviously the first one is going to be in the plane on the seat. And then we just go to the next one because there is also a second spot. The second spot is pretty close there as well. If you exit the plane, you can just find it right over here. Now, if we go to the security checkpoint, there is also going to be another egg. I'm just going to quickly go over this one, but it will be somewhere over here on this table. There's a new map, and it's called the Sanctuary Zoo, a map that I wanted to make a video about for a long time, and I also did, but I never uploaded it anyway. We're just gonna go ahead and find the egg. The egg is somewhere around over here. It's the house called Customer Service, and if you go to those screens right here behind, and you'll be able to find the egg. Just click the egg, and after that, I definitely recommend playing this map. But hold on, there is still 2 more spots of 2 other eggs, so let's go ahead and find it. It will be at the barn, and it will be on top of the hay bale right here. Now we have to go ahead and find another cafe. It will be pretty easy, I guess, to find. In these newer maps, we all have like these signs everywhere that you know exactly where to go. Once you're inside, it's behind the radio. Just click the egg and continue your search. Now we are in the Homestead map, and behind the brown house there is a little bit of a forest, and all the way in the corner you'll be able to find an egg. Now at that poop house or outhouse, whatever you want to call it, there is also an egg. But if you just go ahead and continue through the White House, we will be able to go to the maze, and all the way in the left corner of the maze, all the way to the corner of the map, you'll be able to find another egg. I mean, if it did spawn there. Once you are in the haunted mansion, there is also eggs, and we have to go to the shed at the haunted mansion. If you are at the shed, just enter through the window, and you'll be able to see an egg laying on top of that table. I think it's actually a chest, never mind. Now, we continue walking. We're gonna go to the next spot where you can find an egg, and that is actually inside of some kind of flower pot or tree pot or something like that. Anyway, we just continue walking. You can probably see it right here. You can click it. I don't really have it right here because it didn't spawn for me at this spot, but let's just go to the next spot. The other one, it's also kind of weird, but we're just gonna have to walk also quite a bit for this one because sometimes, you know, in these maps, they are quite distant and you have to walk like to the other side of the map. Once we are there, the only thing you have to do is just click the egg on the grave, and for me it was actually there. So the only thing I did is click it, and I just went to the next map to find the other eggs. Now, in nuclear power plant, I recommend going to one of the exits and then just going to the right, and then you'll be able to find it next to those computers on the left. Continue till you find the server room, and after a little bit, you just go to through the window, and then in the corner over there, you'll be able to find an egg. For me, it wasn't there because it didn't spawn at that spot, but let's just go to the next one. All the eggs, honestly, are not really that hidden, so you could really find them all by yourself, but like I am just doing a tutorial video on it anyway. This egg is kind of like next to these boxes right here at this electrical room or something like that, so you'll be able to find it there. Once you're in the arcade map, just go to the main room inside the arcade and just go up that slide, go to the left, and then you'll be able to find it like kind of in front of those boxes. For me, it was actually there, so just click it and just go to the next one because there's 2 more inside arcade. For the next one, we go to the kitchen in arcade. It is quite literally in the corner of the map, so we're just gonna have to walk there. Once you're kind of like close, just go to the door or go to the vent or go to the window. I think it's actually no window there, but you'll be able to find it like on that counter over there. And for me, as you probably can see, there was a rare egg, so I had extra luck. And there was actually another egg on this other spot over here, because the third spot is really close. It's on top of the bowling pin. Once you are in the sewer map, there is also 3 spots. Let's go to the first one. The first one is quite a cool spot. I don't really know what this is really called. It's kind of like another shelf or something like that, or what is this, a trash bin? The egg will be on top of it. The other egg location is kind of in the corner of the map next to a box, and it's kind of a weird spot. It's also for me pretty hard to find because I don't really play the map that often. Anyway, it is kind of like right here at this spot next to this box. The third egg inside of the sewer map is also pretty easy to find. You'll just have to go to one of the exits. It's quite a walk, I think, from the second egg, but you'll just have to go there. And once you're like kind of close to that exit, there's like stairs. If you go up those stairs, you'll be able to find it, and I think it's like next to that walkie-talkie. I hope that you guys really liked the set as well that you got as a reward after finding all of the eggs and all of the rare eggs, and I hope that you guys also really liked the egg hunt because it definitely took a while. Anyway, guys, for more videos like this, make sure you like and subscribe and click right here to watch this video because I made it especially for you.